Hello YouTube! Welcome to my Terraria Let's Play. Before I begin, there's a couple things I want to talk about. First off, I received a comment on my main page from the Rasta13 asking why I haven't uploaded any videos. Well, mainly I've had a busy weekend, one, and two, there's currently a bug in Dungeons of Dreadmore where your game saves can get corrupted just from trying to load them. So I'm trying to avoid playing that as much as possible on my Mac side, which has not been fixed yet. The PC side has not been fixed yet either. They're working on it, and as soon as they get that hammered out, nailed out, and pushed out, I'll get back to making Dreadmore videos. Until then, we're just gonna play Terraria here. I found a screen recording device for PC side that I can use, so I'm going to use it today, and we're going to get going here. We're going to do a single player. I've already created a character. He's stock. This is a world I created, which I'm going to delete. It didn't work out. Now we're going to create a small world. Call this YouTube. That way I can keep them separate. I do have other characters in other worlds, but I've removed them for the sake of avoiding being accused a cheater if possible. I've been watching other commentaries and commentators, and they have been told before that, hey, you cheated! You took your single-player character, and you took a multiplayer, so forth and so on. Oh well. Personally, I don't have a problem with that, because they need to level the character some way, and if they can level them, excuse me, by playing with 3 or 4 other people, great, do it. Okay, this is Terraria. Oh, lucky. Sorry, I had to look at the kitty moment there. I have a golden chest right here. Couldn't get luckier than that. Oh, flippers. Oopsie. Now, you might have noticed that my game paused when I went into my menu here. I have it set like that because if I'm in my menu, I don't want a slime or a skeleton or something like that attacking me, especially when I'm in the middle of a chest. Also, that freezes my breath, I believe, when I'm in a chest. Yes, it freezes my breath, so that it gives me all the time in the world that I need to look through that chest. Now, if you've never seen Terraria before, which, if you're watching my video, you've probably gotten to me through somebody else who has posted them up, but it's a side-scrolling action adventure, exploration, mining, building game. Falls in quite a few different classifications. The one that you need to worry about is that it's fun. Real simple, you move around with your standard ASDW keys. However, I have them remapped to ESDF. That's just easier for me to move around, folks. I'm a pretty speedy touch typist, and when I've got to take my hand off my home row, it makes it a little difficult to get back onto the keys when you're fighting blind and you're reaching up there to hit a 1 or a 2 to switch your weapons or something real quick. It just makes it that much easier to get back onto your movement keys to get out of there, to get out of dodge when you need to. First thing I'm doing here is I'm gathering some dirt to fill in that water over there. So that's a great spot to start. I've got a moat on one side that I can excavate out to prevent mobs from attacking me, and that'll leave one side only to be attacked from. Okay. No, actually I shouldn't have done that. Because I want my house to be in the dirt. Okay, Terraria is been around for about 2 months now, and I've been playing it ever since it came out. A friend of mine told me about it. I looked it up. At the time I was telling him, I don't know about that. Then after seeing videos and hearing Paul Soares Jr. talk about it, wanting to play it, I went and looked it up and found PBAT playing it, and I saw the Yogscast guys did a preview of it, as well as a couple of others. Decided to get it when it came out, and I have not been disappointed. If you don't have it yet, it's only $10 on Steam. Not a lot of cash to fork out there. Most people, when they go and rent a game from their local store, will pay twice, well, close to the same amount just to rent a game for 5 days. Well, Terraria you get to keep forever. Free updates, free expansions, content, so forth and so on. It's a great game. The newest update that they're about to bring out, if I can bring it up here. Just to look off their blog here. Colored inventory boxes. That could be interesting. So instead of having to figure out which one of your boxes is when you have 7 or 8 of them stacked up there, you can color them red, blue, green, orange, gold, black, whatever, to signify what's in them. That could be very handy. Loot all and quick stack chest functions. Trash can, which allow you to retrieve last thrown away item. Items picked up will be placed in the bottom right corner of the inventory first. That could be very handy. That way, instead of having to sort them back up and down, you can click the loot all and it'll stack them from here out. Very nice. Okay, I need some 2 doors. We'll build a chair already. Get this place. Oh, I keep doing that. I keep using my pick instead of my axe on this. I can't imagine this is terribly exciting for you guys to be watching at this point, but the necessities need to be done. Oops. Huzzah! We have a door! Okay, I can't build a hammer yet. Nope. Okay, let's put our chair down. Actually, I don't want people in the bottom there, so I'm going to put that up there. I'll make a house on top of that later and fill it in. Alright, let's go cut down some old trees. So tell me what you guys think of Terraria. Would you like to see me keep playing it, or would you rather see me play something else? I do have access to Steam, although I don't have access to unlimited funds, so my choices of what I can and cannot play are very limited. There are some games that I've purchased that I want to play, however, getting to them, that's another story. If you guys want to watch them, that's another story altogether. Let me know, I'll see what I can do. I know I've also got quite a few older games. I've got Oblivion, I've got, well, what else do I have? I've got one called Greed Corp. I've got a Nintendo and Super Nintendo reminiscent game that I just picked up a couple of days ago. Let's see if I can find it on my profile here. They're basically turn-based role-playing games in the vein of Final Fantasies from the Nintendo and Super Nintendo era. I haven't played them yet. They were $3. When I find them, I'll let you guys know, and you guys can check them out yourselves. It was like $3 for the combination. I don't know if the price has gone up, but even then, at $3, it's not a big. You're not out a lot of cash if you don't like them. Also, would you guys like to see me do Minecraft videos? I realize that there's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of those people out there doing those videos, but I could do them too, no big deal. Maybe down the line I could do some Let's Plays, multiplayer style. When Notch releases the Adventure update, I think that'd be pretty neat to play around with. I do play with the Yogs box, if none of you know what that is. have a link on my main page to the Yogscast guys, and they have a package of their own custom mods. They're pretty fun. One of them is Zelda-like health, where you have to go and find health bars or heart blocks down in dungeons and stuff. Combine them so that you can make more health, up to maximum of 20. They've also got little creatures in there. They've also got baby animals, NPC towns, all sorts of good stuff in that mod pack, and all you have to do is run it. You don't have to know anything about how to mod Minecraft. You don't have to mess with the jar file. Their little loader thing does all the work for you. There's some that I wish were in there, but you can't have everything. They're doing this with the mod builders, so they can't just arbitrarily put in anything they want. Let's see. There we go. View my game list. Okay, all games. I have a laptop here to my side that allows me to keep things up, so I don't have to tab out of this. As I run this full screen, it's the only way to play. Okay, my internet is running a bit slow here. Not a surprise. Okay. Games that I have: Breath of Death 6 and Cthulhu Saves the World. Those are the two that I was telling you about that are the Nintendo and Super Nintendo style reminiscent RPGs. Breath of Death is the first one. It's more of a original Nintendo style, and the Cthulhu Saves the World is a Super Nintendo style. I have Half-Life 2, as well as Episode 1, 2, and Lost Coast. Plants vs. Zombies, the original Portal. Let's see, Swords and Soldiers, Team Fortress 2, Torchlight, and some oldie but goodies, XCOM, the entire series. Apocalypse, which was the last turn-based one, which is the only one, in my opinion, that was worth anything. I have played them all, though. And I do also have tons of game on disc that I could load up and play, such as, like I said, Oblivion. I've got an old one that I like called Freelancer. So plenty of games that I can play for you guys. And if I don't have it, let me know. I'll see what I can do about getting it. Maybe we can run a fundraiser or something to get me the games that you guys really want to see me play. Okay, make a hammer now. Alright, now we can make a table. Alright, let's see, we're going to need more wood walls, because I'm going to make that secondary building up there. That way we can, when we get some money, we can get a, actually we can't get him in yet because the guide takes the first room. However, I can split this in half, maybe. So what are some of the things you guys want to see added in Terraria? I know that they're going to be... Oops, I ran out. I know for a fact, based off their changelog that I'm reading up here on my other computer, that they're planning on adding missions as well as other things. I can tab back to it here. That's not it. There we go. Grapple hotkey added. New sounds, some currently quiet enemy events, magic and mana system overhaul, healing potion effectiveness reduced and cooldown increased, potion sickness debuff, which lasts 60 seconds. I don't know about that. From the sounds of that, basically if you sit there and you try and pound the health key, that you'll get nerfed and hurt. Maybe they'll take off health or even reduce your health regeneration. I don't know.